To me, this third amended plan of adjustment is truly a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough I've been working on, and a number of my fellow board members have been working on for many years at this point. It's a breakthrough because I firmly believe we have a fully viable plan, a plan that includes compromises that reflect the good faith of all of the participants involved, that the plan reflects Puerto Rico's reality, and it reflects the legal standing, as we've seen from the court rulings, of bondholders and their creditors. I've said many times over the years that I believe consensual deals are what we should be aiming for, that they're the best deals. Consensus is important for confirmation, and consensus by the court is the goal of any debt restructuring under U.S. bankruptcy law and under PREPA. I firmly believe we have in front of us, and we're about to file a confirmable plan. PREPA was the first instrumentality that had a potential deal in place way back in 2017, really going back to 2016, even before the Oversight Board was created. The tentative deal that the parties had negotiated was a deal that we took a very, very close look at in 2017, once the board was in place, and once we had gotten up and going. As we took a look at that deal, or that probably wasn't a deal, it was a tentative agreement in spring and summer of 2017, we concluded that it was just too onerous and that it was not in PREPA's best interests, and it contained provisions that would be impossible to satisfy, such as a requirement in the tentative agreement that PREPA debt have investment grade rating. The cost to PREPA consumers of that deal would have been, for that debt, or the debt in the tentative deal, would have been nearly 6 cents a kilowatt hour, which was simply too much. The agreement didn't support the energy transformation that we all know and knew even back then is so critical for Puerto Rico's future. Nobody wins, not Puerto Rico, not the bondholders, if PREPA remains financially unstable. This third amended plan that we're about to file is very different from that earlier tentative agreement. It is a realistic plan. It reflects PREPA's realities, and it also reflects Puerto Rico's reality today after Hurricane Maria, after the earthquakes, after COVID. And it reflects Puerto Rico's future with renewable energy and the incentives for Puerto Rico to become more energy efficient. When we said last fall that we had reached an impasse with bondholders in mediation, I was clear publicly and privately that we were open at all times for continued conversations, to have realistic conversations about a workable agreement, workable for all parties, bondholders, PREPA customers, and the Puerto Rico economy. Under the umbrella of Judge Chapman's mediation, a group of bondholders approached us with a creative, realistic, and viable deal. It worked. This deal that we've put together with this group of bondholders, together with the creditors we already had on board, has gotten us to a good, confirmable, very consensual plan. Now, it's not as consensual as we'd like. We would like for all of the bondholders to agree to the plan, and some of them have not agreed at this point. We understand that the terms of the plan, which reflect the current realities, may be difficult to accept for some, but we still hope we can get more bondholders to join the agreement, and that this will end PREPA's bankruptcy once and for all.